Don't give a fuck about the motherfuckers that was born and fucking raised here. Y'all raised the fucking rate so fucking high. Can't afford to live here, but y'all gonna bring some other motherfuckers here? That doesn't fucking add up. It doesn't make no fucking sense. None. I'm fucking homeless. I work a full-time job, 40 hours, and can't pay to live here. How the fuck are y'all gonna bring somebody else here? Don't make no fucking sense. None.
Shalom. Kohala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakwadash, the Bonnerside teachers, the apostles, and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the 144,000, the elect of the nation of Israel that's teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. Yeah, but what you expect, Jake? You know, this is the spirit of the so-called white man, Esau Edom, the wicked, man. You know, and this guy has no compassion for you Israelites, you so-called black, Latinos, and Native Indians. This nigga don't care if you're a working class citizen and you can't afford rent. You know, this nigga don't even care for his own people, man. This guy put chemtrails in the air, make people sick. You know, this guy put GMO foods on the shelves, you know, the ultimate make you sick. You know, he pretty much get off on killing you. So you think he'll care the fact that you can't afford to have a place to stay, even if you're a working class citizen? This is the spirit of the wicked, man. This is the spirit of the so-called white man, Esau Edom, man. Their tension is going to continue to grow in the earth. You know, that spirit of frustration. You know, everybody pretty much walking around on edge because the more this economy decline, the more frustration is going to pick up here in the society because the resources, you know, is going to become so far out of reach. People are not used to going without or not used to not having, you know. So that's going to bring forth that frustration. Niggas going to be crying out and yelling. And, you know, especially you Israelites. But salvation is of the Lord. And, you know, the Lord been having me saying that a lot of my lessons lately. You know, salvation ultimately come through him, man. You see, you crying out to the so-called white man, you know, his media, his news stations. That shit ain't going to do nothing, man. Because ultimately, that's the reaction he looking for. Because that's going to bring in his order out of chaos. You know? And real quick, this the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, and verse 17. It says, as for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help. And our watching, we have watched for a nation that cannot save us. Yeah, America is not going to save you niggas. America get off on destroying you, man. This is why, you know, here in America, you have laws and legislation set up to keep you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians at the bottom, man. Keeps you from prospering and actually getting on a level here in this society. And ultimately, it's because this place is not your race. You know, you can individually get up, but as for the nation as a whole, we going to be fucked up, man. You know? And it's because this nation wasn't set up to help us, to rehabilitate us, man. Only Yahweh Shai is going to do that. You see, we was pretty much brought here to catch hell, man. You know? And that's why, hey, it's a vain help, looking from help from the society that oppress you. You only going to be vexed continually. You know, that's why he tell you, Ecclesiastes 7 in verse 7, surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. That's what you seen in that video, man. You know, the dude was pissed off. Yeah, I'm poor. I'm homeless. I work 40 hours a week. Y'all done raised the rent high to the point where he can't even afford rent, but yet they moving migrants in, man. You know, here it is. You're a working class citizen busting your ass, toiling here in America, but you have migrants that's coming over here freely, receiving cell phones, receiving money, places to stay, clothes, jobs, citizenship if they sign up for the military. And you ain't got shit, man. But that's the spirit of the wicked. This place is not your rest, man. You know, it'll only vex you. You see, real quick, this the book of Micah, chapter 2, and verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. You see, this place ain't your rest, man. Yeah, this nigga out here in front of the news station crying out to some Edomites that don't even give a fuck, man. They finna go back to the suburbs, you know, to their comfortable homes where the heat at. They don't have to walk around with socks on. They can eat bowls of cereal, chill with their children. And they not gonna think about your ass once the cameras turn off, man. You know, once that 8-hour shift up, you gonna be a thought in the back of even if you a thought in the back of their head, man. You see, this place wasn't set up for you to prosper in or you to receive help, for you to forget about the afflictions that the Lord put on you. Hey, this the reason why this is a punishment from Yahweh Shema Shai why we in the condition we in, man. You just you can't find no comfort, no relief. It's because this place is not your rest. You see, you have to arise and depart by way of the mind. You see, because if you understood the condition you was in, if you understood why you was in this condition, well, you would come to the Lord in the right spirit. Well, Lord, hurry up and destroy this shit. You know, you would be out there with the Israelites on the street corners teaching the word. You wouldn't be a fucking scoffer or just riding past, waving or ramping your engine up if you knew what was really going on. You know, yeah, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. Yeah, this place is polluted, man. You know, from the doctrines and the philosophies that's being pushed here, and even to the legislation systems. You know, the laws and legislation that's set up to keep you at the bottom. This place is polluted, man. It pollutes your mind, your thinking, your reasoning. Your women are polluted. Your children are polluted. This is why you're so vexed and frustrated here, man. You know, and it's going to destroy you even with a sword of stress. It's going to destroy your mind first and foremost. It's going to have you operating in a spirit, in a degenerate spirit, a spirit that the Lord hasn't created you to operate in. You know, and it's going to, that sword of destruction. If you cleave to this place, you're going to continue with it, and you're going to do things that's going to lead to you catching a missile, far as getting a chip, man. You're going to have niggas that's willingly going to go down and get the chip to continue in the luxuries of this society. And they're going to burn the fuck up when the missiles come, man. You know? So this place will destroy you. It'll cause you to bug out. You know? Because it's not your rest, man. You looking for rest in a place that wasn't built for you. You're a spirit that was made for dominion. Rulership. You ain't made to be a slave or to work, to live and shit, man. That's why you struggle so much in it. See, hey, scripture tell you, if the earth be made for our sakes, why do we not possess inherit with it, man? You know, but that time is coming where the roles is going to flip, man. The Lord is actually going to destroy this shit and this system that's pretty much put in place to keep his people oppressed. The Lord is going to destroy everything, man, and even the people that's following along with it. You know, because you have like people that's on a level, you know, like these celebrities or certain investors. They don't want this place to go. You know, they individuals. You see, they happy that they got it. As far as you look at the nation fucked up, but just because you got it, you want it to continue. The Lord's going to destroy niggas like that, man. You know? But this is why that spirit of frustration is heavy in the earth, because especially amongst Jake, because, hey, this not your place of rest, man. You know, it's only going to cause you to be even more vexed because your labors is in vain, man. You're laboring and toiling, and you still don't have the things, you know, that'll bring you comfort. You see, real quick, where is that? This Haggai chapter 1 and start at verse 5. It says, now therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shema of hosts, consider your ways. Yeah, see, consider your ways, man. Arise ye and depart. You know, come out of the westernized vibration. You know, consider where you're going off at. Hey, consider the Lord, man. Consider why you in the condition you in. You see, as a whole, consider your ways, man. You have sown much and bring in little. Yeah, you do all this laboring and toiling and working 40 hours, 50 hours a week, but yet you still don't bring in enough, you know, to build a cushion, you know, or for you to even be comfortable, man. You see, it says you eat, but ye have not enough. You drink, and ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. You see? And it's this system as a whole, man. You trying to live that American lifestyle. You trying to keep up with the Johnsons. You trying to live that dream. And ultimately, you're casting all your eggs into a basket with holes in it, man. You know, when you drop one, it crack. Drop another one, it crack. And then by the time you get to the crib, you look up, you ain't got no eggs in your basket, man. You know, and that's pretty much America as in a whole. You see, it drains your energy. It drains your resources. And it pretty much drains you to your destruction, man, when you cleave to this place. You see, you're not going to find comfort here because the Lord didn't build this place for you to be comfortable in. You know, it's pretty much built for you to acknowledge your offenses, man. You see, and to repent and return to the Lord. But Jake not going to acknowledge, Jake not going to repent. In fact, he's going to continue to increase in wickedness. And that's just the Lord mocking you for death. But, you know, for those who have the sensitive heart and spirit and mind to see and consider these things, you was put here for the repent, man. You see? It's real quick. This Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember, now thy creator in the days of thy youth. You see why the evil days come not? Because the evil days coming. You think that was something this nigga sitting out here in front of the news crying out about rent? There's going to be a lot more people, man. You know, that was just a beginning. That's just a small glimpse into what's going to become a major problem here in this society. You know, and that's why it starts off. Hey, remember now thy creator. Yeah, seek the Lord while it's still early. You know, remember not thy creator in the days of thy youth when you first come upon this truth. You know, when you first get a glimpse into this wisdom. You know, why the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou should say, I have no pleasure in them. See, you're not going to have pleasure in the America that's coming. Right now, you in the peace and safety, comfort and convenient America, where resources is readily available. You know, food and water is flourishing on the shelves, it's full packed to the front of the shelf. Where you're going to come into a new America where the resources is going to run scarce. The Lord is going to dry everything up in this society, and you're not going to have pleasure because everything is going to be about survival then. Everybody's going to be in survival mode, killing, robbing, stealing, raping, all sorts of wickedness, man. You see? It says, why the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, and that's a form of this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding instead of being on display. You can still hear from the apostles. Get this counsel readily available at your fingertips, man. You know, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the houses shall tremble, and strong men shall buy themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. Yeah, these jobs is going to close, man. Men is going to be afraid, going to be trembling. You see, he says, and those that look out the windows be darkened. You see, no hope, man. You know, so it's going to be a lot more people working 40 hours a week, but can't afford rent, can't afford mortgage. That's going to cause that spirit of perplexity to settle in. It tells you how the sea and the rays roaring, going into the people, you know, erupting into utter chaos. These things is going to intensify in every major amount of city here in America because the wicked is in authority, man. You see, real quick. And that hope is going to be lost, man. You see, because things is ultimately going to continue to intensify. This Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, you see. And that guy was mourning, man. And it all goes back to the wicked being in rulership. You know, real quick. It's the book of Proverbs 11 and verse 10. It says, when it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoice. And people are not rejoicing, man. You see, when the righteous bear rule, everybody's going to have that fair shot at life. So it's going to be rejoicing because it's not going to be no shiesty moves being done under the table like Esau Edom do. You see, and when the wicked perish, there's a shouting, yeah, joy is going to go throughout the four corners of the earth because then peace will be able to flourish. Everybody's going to have that fair shot. Things are going to go back to normal. People are not going to be in gross darkness, not knowing how many genders it is. You know, all sorts of wickedness in the planet Earth. those things are going to be brought to naught, man. Because all those things is pretty much the memorial of the wicked. And the Lord is going to put the memorial of the wicked out of the earth, man. You see? But it's just, some quick in the spirit. Matter of fact, because it all goes back to biblical prophecy, man. Everything that's planted on the earth is biblical prophecy. You see? And even that nigga Lou can't not able to afford rent. That's the spirit of the Lord, man. You see, real quick. Yep, this the book of 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 49. It says, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. You see, one of those plagues, that would be poverty, man. A lot of people start losing their houses, man. Once the grinding cease, the jobs start ceasing. But this nigga Esau still gonna require you to pay rent or your mortgage, pay your bills. So when you can't pay bills, when you can't meet that mortgage or that rent, you're gonna get cast out, man. You see? So you coming into hard times, man. A lot more people gonna be in that spirit that this dude was in, man, yelling at the damn news reporters. You see? Play it again.
Y'all don't give a fuck about the motherfuckers that was born and fucking raised here. Y'all raised the fucking rent so fucking high. Can't afford to live here. But y'all...
See, that's the spirit of mourning, man. When the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. And that spirit is going to erupt into utter chaos. Niggas is going to start killing people, man. The landlord, the niggas in the rent office. They're going to start putting niggas to death.
Gonna bring some other motherfuckers here? That doesn't fucking add up. It doesn't make no fucking sense. None. I'm fucking homeless. I work a full-time job. 40 hours.
And Esau don't give a fuck, man. That's the thing. That's the spirit of the wicked. Got this nigga just saying he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck, man. Tell you how you got a perpetual hatred towards you, man. You see, these people don't care, man. That's why you need the Lord. Best thing to do is to repent, arise ye in the park, repent, return to the Lord, and pray the Lord destroy this shit and these wicked ass people, man.
And get paid to live here. How the fuck are y'all gonna bring somebody else here? Don't make no fucking sense. None.
Says what happened to putting Americans first. Well, we not Americans, so they not gonna put you niggas first, man. You Israelites, and you suffering from the curses. You see, no man should buy you, meaning no man is going to redeem you out of the condition you in. No man is going to bring forth that comfort. No man is going to rehabilitate you. You see, but Yahweh Shai. But Lord, when he was edifying in this video, Shalom.